Newsflash, I was not the valedictorian. It can be done. Hello everyone and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. My name is Indigo, my high school senior, and this is my stats and extracurriculars video. Alright, to start off, I want to say thank you for the support on my last video and the subscribers that I've gained. I really appreciate all of you and each of you and all your requests, and I will try to honor them. So I will go ahead and get started. First, I would like to get started with a little bit of background. I'm a first generation college student and I am African American, obviously. And I went to a public high school in Washington State. So it's not one of those high schools that are known for being very competitive, but my high school has won a few awards and for academic recognition and all that. So for my first 2 years of high school, my freshman and sophomore year, I had normal high school courses. And then for my following 2 years, for my junior and senior year, I took classes at my local community college. And I took no AP classes during my whole entire high school career, and so I opted for the dual enrollment, dual credit route, and not the AP and IB route, which I don't even have IB. I don't know why I said that. But I had a 4.0 up until my sophomore year. Then I began taking classes at the community college, which are a lot more challenging. So I finished out with a 3.9, still working. I have to uphold that this last quarter, my 3.9 GPA. And that just came with the rigor of the courses. It was a little bit more difficult than my typical high school classes, so I knew that was bound to happen, but it did stress me out a little bit. So yeah, I took those dual enrollment classes, and I went test optional this year because I could not find an open testing center for the life of me. So I did not submit any test scores, so it can be done, guys. It can be done. So I'll go ahead and get started with my activities, and then we'll go into some of my awards, and then we'll sum it all up. To start off with my activities, I got my first job at 16. I was a hostess at a restaurant, and I've worked as a hostess ever since I was 16, and I still currently do now. It's been a little bit difficult because of COVID and all that, but we're still in business. So my biggest thing about my application was I wanted to kind of have a theme, and throughout my years, my activities that I've done kind of all came down to just one theme, which that was the goal. My next activity is a school board student representative. I serve as an alternate. For my local school district, I'm an alternate student representative. I provide input from the student perspective, and this helped me to stay connected to my district and kind of be in the know about events that are going on and kind of provide some of my perspective as, you know, an advocate for the students and kind of gather some information from the rest of the student body. So it's a great opportunity. I'm really grateful for my position that I have, and I'm glad I'm able to help my community in some way through that. I just got this recently, so this just began my senior year. I wish I would have done it my junior year, but it all worked out in the end. My next activity was Multicultural Student Union. This was a club at my high school. I served as the president my sophomore year, and I participated in my freshman year. It was a really great experience. I had a great time with my friends in that club, and we did a lot of good in the school, and it was good to see, you know, a body of all different cultures coming together just to incorporate inclusion into our high school experience, which was really nice. I participated in that just my freshman and sophomore year. A lot of my activities kind of like went down. I just did like sports in my junior and senior year because it was a lot to balance with those community college classes, which I wish I would have been able to do a lot more, but unfortunately I was not. My next activity is Youth Leading Change Club. Youth Leading Change Club. It's a community service-based club at my high school, and community-based community service, that type of thing. I participated in my 9th, 10th, and kind of 11th grade. I served as a vice president role in 10th grade, and I say it like this because I can't remember the exact title of the position, but yeah, so I participated in 9th and 10th. I kind of fell off in 11th, but I do still currently participate in my 12th grade year. I didn't feel comfortable putting it on my application because I'm not as involved as I'd like to be with it, but I still do participate every now and again in some of the events that they have going on. And then I served in student government, associated student body, ASB. I served in ASB my 9th and 10th grade year. That was really fun. It was a cool experience. It was actually as a class at my high school, so that was interesting, but it was really fun. It was a cool group of people. My next activity that I put on my Common App would be my Young Women's Leadership Summit. This was a business-focused summit at my local, at my state's college at the University of Washington. And I met some really amazing young ladies here, and it was just a great experience. I learned a lot about supply chain management, credit cards, all that kind of stuff. There was a lot of different speakers there. It was a great experience and very informative, so I'm really glad I attended and participated in this. My athletics, I was a 3-sport athlete for my 9th and 10th grade year. I broke my wrist my 11th grade year, and I couldn't do it because of COVID. I didn't want to get anybody sick or get sick at my house this year, so I did not participate in sports. But the 3 sports I participated in were my freshman year. I participated in volleyball, fast pitch, and basketball, and then my sophomore year it was volleyball, basketball, and track and field. So my next activity on my Common App is volleyball. I participated all 3 years that I participated in sports. We did really well actually, which was great. I was a junior varsity swing my freshman year, and then I was a varsity, I think I was a swing my sophomore year, and I was varsity my junior year. My next activity was a daycare assistant. It was kind of like a paid work activity. It's my aunt's daycare, so it's really nice to be able to go over there and play with the kids every now and again. I've been doing this ever since I can remember. I was a child helping children in elementary school, so that was a great experience. I say that with everything, but it was a great experience, and I love to go over there even today. I went over there like 2 days ago, so it's nice to be able to help out the kids and just to play with them. The track and field, I participated in track and field just my 10th grade year. I couldn't do it my 11th. I threw the shot put and discus, and I actually did really well, which is exciting. That was my next activity. Not much to say about that. Then basketball, I didn't finish the basketball league in 9th grade year. 10th grade year, I went ahead and I think I swung just like once or twice, so JV varsity swing. 11th grade, I was JV varsity swing, so it was really fun. I love basketball. It helps me to get out some of that aggression in a good way. So that was my next activity, and that was my last activity actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and move into my awards. Okay, so with my awards, I had one award, and I felt the need to put it on my application because it had to be something there. I actually got the Elizabeth Wesley Award. It's a scholarship scholarship for African American students in my community who perform well academically in their in the city, in the school area. So I put that on here. I just didn't want to leave it blank. But when it comes down to awards, between my high school and my community college and all the clubs, there weren't like a lot of award ceremonies where I would be able to get awards. So it was just like, well, I bet they understand that not everybody has an award ceremony every 2 months. So that was that. I gave you my GPA. I didn't have any test scores, activities, and awards. I think that's it. Oh my gosh, that was a lot less than I thought it would be. So I want to say thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate it. This channel will grow and grow and grow, and that's what I'm hoping for it to do. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below if you need any other information, and share this video with a friend. I'm grateful for your support. I'm grateful for you. So thanks for going through it with me, and thank you for listening to this little rant about myself. So have a great day, and thanks for going through it with me.